Toycat, and today I'm in my flat world survival. This is a world that I have built from scratch, literally just a bonus chest and an entirely flat world with no structures. And here's what we have so far. I'm kind of impressed by it, but this isn't enough for me. We're taking it a step further, and I'm getting every single enchantment that I can. And that is going to be my goal for today. This is a surprisingly hard thing to do when you can't mine diamonds, when you can't really easily make a lot of things in the game, but it is what I'm going to be doing today. And so what it involves is two main things. One, I guess we're going to jump off here. There's probably a reason I came up, but it was probably just to look at the view. One is we need a lot of sugarcane. I need a lot of paper to make a lot of books. And second of all, obviously, by the way, I should say, all enchantments that I can trade from a villager. There's going to be some stickler who's like, well, actually, I think you'll find that there's is it Skulk? Is it Swift Sneak that you just can't trade for? You can only get in. You know, there's a few enchantments like that, but like, of course, if there's no way to get them, of course, we're not gonna. You know, would you like me to get but like all the obtainable enchantments we can get, we're gonna be trying to get a trade for and trying to get like a big old chest of possible enchantments, and then that means we can start to max out our gear. I mean, we do have a diamond pickaxe, we do have a diamond shovel, we do have. You know, potential later to get the diamond axe, and if we're really lucky, a diamond sword. But if we don't have the good enchantments, what's the point in having diamond stuff? It is really cool to me to even say that we have like any amount of that stuff, by the way. But yeah, I'd like to go cooler. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sugarcane stuff. It's gonna be fun. So hello everyone, how's it going? You're looking forward to joining me on my next journey? Can I place sugarcane here? I can't. Okay, it has to be on some actual ground. I actually haven't played around with the sugarcane mechanics in a while. Can I place it in water if it would otherwise be surrounded by water? The answer to that question is no. There is no sugarcane happening underwater. If I want to have some sugarcane, I do want to plant some over here though, because I'm not sure what my simulation distance is. We should actually check. What is it? It needs to be at least 6 chunks for today. Okay, we're on 8. Perfect. But just so we've got some growing real close to home. I can speak words sometimes, I promise. So we will just, I don't know, grab a water, place it over, I don't know, full of places here. This seems as good a place as any. And if we're going to place 20 of them, it has to be 8 wide, 10 wide, or something like that. And there we go. Well, there we go. We now have a way with which to place all of our sugarcane, just like that. I think I picked the exact right size of hole. Wow, look at me, if I just move this. And yeah, now we're going to let these grow as we do the important business, which is going to be a lot of, honestly, it's going to be a lot of shearing and then a lot of pain. I've only got 18 paper on me. I've got 2 black wool. I need to make a lot of beds, and I need to give villagers a lot of food because I want an insane amount of reproduction. You know, I feel like I should do something about these edges to stop them falling off, because if they breed too much, they might. We need to make sure it's protected still, and being a low down island isn't as protective as being a high up island. I wish I'd realized that. But yeah, then we want to take all the villagers and put them in little holes like this, so that we can say, hey, you, yeah, I'm gonna buy your bookshelves off you. I don't know if I should. I'm not going to. And then we want to get all the enchantments. Right now I've got protection, which is real nice. Right now I've got, as you can see right here, mending and quick charge, and honestly that's about it. But I'm trying to take these to the next levels. For high birth rates, you have to be unprotected. You know, I will not be wearing my protection armor today. You're right. That's a good point. So yeah, if you're curious about my armor, because I don't have an armor smith, and I don't think I can, I am wearing enchanted iron armor, which is nice. I mean, it's got mending on, so it should stay well enough geared. But yeah, this is mostly an exercise in reproduction, but we don't have much wood. Also, I'm gonna do something you never thought you'd hear from me. I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna take the again, this sounds like sacrilege to me too, but I'm gonna organize my inventory. How long can it stay organized for? Sounds like a really terrible YouTube challenge idea that no one would want to watch. But I think that's what we've got to try and do today. We've got to keep the inventory just as organized as we can get it. Because yeah, it really is like cluttering itself to a silly degree. Also, yeah, we need to give lots of food to our villagers. So those are the tasks. We'll go now. We'll chop down some of this. We'll chop down some of those. All the jungle trees are nice and easy. And then we'll use that as our basis. Gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be an exercise in lots of reproduction, I agree. Also, in the time I chopped down the sugarcane farm, a lot more has grown, which is always good news to see. Yeah, that's all impressive. All that in a flat world, says MV Dev. Honestly, yeah, I totally agree with that. This is a lot to have done. Can you say that about yourself? Are you allowed to say, like, I'm impressed by it? But, like, I really was just sitting there earlier, and I was like, whoa, this is my first time in this world in a month. And I was like, really? All in a flat world? I live with my plumber. I was just explaining to him, like, so here's what you gotta do on a flat world. So you take you gotta do this to do that, so you can do that, so you can get a cauldron, so you can do this, so you can do that. And he's like, my god, yeah, that's it's not the Minecraft I play. And yeah, it's kind of interesting that way, right? Okay, especially by yourself. Thank you very much, C-Cat. That's the hype person I need in my life. You know, but yeah, whoa, you live with your plumber? Don't act like you don't live with your plumber. Don't act like that's not a normal thing. Everyone lives with their plumber. I've been informed by my plumber it's a very normal living arrangement. Yeah, he came out to do a job and he said it would take too long. So then he started living here, and then by the time he's got all his stuff here, it'd be rude to ask him to leave, right? And so that's the official reason. See, I'll make a bunch of funny colored beds, I guess, if I've got all the wool types anyway. Oh, I shouldn't, because now I'll clutter my inventory. I'm gonna pick the colors of the most cheap. So I've already got purple on me. Might as well make some purple beds. Besides that, it's gotta be red and yellow and whatnot, right? So let's go share these guys. I don't know how they got so messy over here, but let's just do it. And we'll drop all the weird colors we get into this chest. Oh, we have so much wool, actually. So we just deposit a lot of that in there. I think for our village, if we're going for enchantments, purple beds make the most sense, so I'll pick that. And then actually, this is a more appropriate purple. And then we'll go with a nice lazy yellow, I guess, for 10 more beds. Is that many beds enough? No, I think then I'll also go for 45. You know, that many red beds. And because red beds are the classic. And once we add all those things together, we'll be in a good place. So let's get to bed for the night. I always love to sleep. I'm still mad about this iron golem farm that isn't an iron golem farm, by the way. Still very upset about it. But for now, we just conclude that at some point we have to rebuild another iron golem farm, and I want anything but to do that right now. You know, but at least I learned lessons for my survival world if I was going to do that. Anyway, so next up here, we're going to chop down some trees. These ones are easy targets, actually. You know, they are here anyway. So we'll place our light grey wool just in the ground somewhere. I want it to be in a confusing place that will make future me a little bit, you know, confused. And then I'm going to chop down some trees. It'll be all good. You can infect the villagers, then splash them a weakness potion and give them a grapple, and the trades will be cheaper. The problem is getting golden apples is very expensive for me right now. Love the idea, love the enthusiasm. Yeah, it's one of those, like, if you had an infinite amount of resources, you would do it. But if you had an infinite amount of resources, then you'd have an infinite amount of emeralds, and you wouldn't mind anyway. But no, yeah, my one villager who is unzombified, he really is great. So I'm hoping that I can, I'm gonna heal up another zombie villager at some point. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it. And hopefully I get like a weaponsmith, because there's some types of villagers I can't make, but they can naturally be healed into existence. And using one of those to get diamond armor actually makes sense. It's a small shop, but we can do it. We can also do it to potentially get a diamond sword. And so between those two types, we have like a 2 in 14 chance, a 1 in 7 chance of every time we heal a villager, getting one of these rare things. The question is whether we want to lock in a healed villager to these rare items, or whether we want cheap deals and everything else. I think the answer is we want the healed rare items, because it's fun to get weird items, right? Okay, so as you can see, my inventory is absolutely filled again. But now is the time to be... Why do I even have this second shovel? I need to put like an equipment chest over here. If I don't already have one, is this my equipment chest? I need an equipment chest. Let's craft a chest and let's put it right like here on the left or right somewhere, or in between these houses. I'm not even sure, but let's do it. Just so that we can, you know, yeah, more chests is the solution to all inventory management crises. I think you'll find. So we place it right here. Like back there, I guess. And now in there goes the diamond shovel and some arrows, and we can't really dump too much more than that in there. We could turn our sugarcane into paper, but that's kind of just kicking an issue down the road. And yeah, there we go. Next up is about crafting beds. We have to kind of do this like in a slow-ish way, but we'll do our best. So six magenta beds. 1, 2, 3. Place them down. Yeah, where we even place them is an interesting struggle here. But just, I'm assuming they still work even when you tile them together like this. If they don't, we'll find out fast, I guess. Place down our magenta beds. Absolutely fill up, like 100% fill the thing we've got going on over here. Place my torch down on the side there. And then magenta bed there. Magenta bed here. Is this the prettiest way I could have done it? Probably not. Actually, you know, okay, with a little bit of effort, I can make it look a lot better, though. Okay, so magenta bed there. We'll put the red bed over here, too. And now we've got 2 more whites. White goes here, and white goes over here. Yeah, honestly, I mean... No, I think it'd be better if we leave the gap up there, right? It's better centered that way. There we go. Look at that, chat. Are you proud of me? I made a... I'm not even sure what this is, but I did it. Okay, so now we've got a ton of beds. Now we just need to give villagers some food. So bread is a totally valid source of food, and emeralds. Should we... Actually, yeah, should we use carrots, though? Because they're, like, easier to throw. So, okay, inventory management is the best example of chaotic neutral trope if I've ever seen it. I mean, just, like... It's hard to organize an inventory sometimes, okay? It's just... Let's just accept that as an immovable fact. Because it is one. So yeah, like this one apple. I definitely have a place for like apples. There we do. Look at my apple supply. Jesus. The leads, do they go in here? They go in here now, I guess. And then my seeds, which rhymes with leads, but is not the same thing, go in here. I can make an even bigger wheat farm somewhere if I want to. I just don't know why or when I would. I could make this multi-layered, but then that would also be silly. Could design the beds even better. So I count the way I organize my inventories. I take a chest and put my entire inventory in it. Then I take the stuff that I need out again. Then you can organize the rest. Yeah, this is like minimalism, but like for your chests, right? Like it's so much easier to pick what you want than to choose what to throw out if you've got like hoarding mentality, like I clearly do, based on this world. I need to go chop down some stuff. Do I have fortune on any of these? See, I need a fortune enchantment because it'll make all of this stuff easier. And then once I have fortune, I could really do with unbreaking on some of these things. Then once I have unbreaking, I could really do with efficiency, right? I've got efficiency 3. Efficiency 5 would be nice.
Toy Cat, what is the best enchantment in your opinion?
In my opinion, the best enchantment in all of Minecraft is unbreaking. It makes everything last 4 times longer. Mending without unbreaking, honestly, like unless you're mining something that gives you experience actively, it's not very useful. It's good to see you, by the way, hungry. I think the last time I saw you was the last Superflat stream I did, so that's a fun thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting unbreaking, which I think it's weird that I don't have it. I feel like I do, but I know I don't. I'm looking forward to getting that, but I'm also looking forward to getting fortune. Fortune will be a big one for me. And so yeah, we'll take advantage of both of those. I also need to raise up the sugarcane farm. Like honestly, we need this to be more sugarcane, more fast, more of the time. Yeah, I think we need to have it be to the point where we can actively... So we're going to have to move this to the right a block because obviously it's blocking the water on these. And then we need to move more layers of the sugarcane farm onto here, which is totally doable. I just don't have any dirt on me right now. So, yeah, it kind of sucks to do it, but I'm going to break all of these now and move this... Yeah, I guess it'll be bigger when I can make it go up another few layers. So that's what we'll do. We'll break. It's painful to do, but now is the time to do it. I'm making the big investments in this world, chat. I hope you're enjoying seeing them. It's gonna be a big day for the whole world. Because again, this is a... Okay, so... Oh, but here's the challenge. Where do we place the sugarcane otherwise? We can place them down on the ground next to this like that. Or we could deliberately make water flow on both sides here. I think that's what we'll do. So we shovel the water like this. And then later it'll flow down into here. And then we make our little, you know, our stack up that we did before. One item is moss carpet. One of these is this. And yeah, this is one of my favorite just designs in the game, making a little staircase. It's so satisfying. Using a block that is impossible to step on, at least. You know, I know in the early beta days it wasn't. Good times, don't get me wrong. Or the early Minecraft, the first Minecraft 360 version, you didn't even need to. But still, it's crazy. So, Cat, do you have a mending villager? Yeah, I made sure I got mending. Mending was the most important one. I felt like I had to do that first, just because, like, you know, you don't want to lose a valuable tool without it. You know, you don't want to lose. Pro tip: you don't want to lose things you care about. That's life pro tip number 1. Life pro tip number 2 is always build a sugarcane farm. You never know when you're gonna need it, and actually you do know when you're gonna need it. It's all the time. You always need a sugarcane farm, so you should always be building one. And there we go. Now we built up to the next level. We can chop down all of this, collect even more sugarcane, and then you know what we can use the sugarcane to do to grow even more sugarcane, etc., etc. Okay, so 3 buckets. We'll use 2 of them for now, I think. And we've got an infinite water source over there. So let's go. Maybe we'll use all 3 just because of the pain that we'll otherwise create. Break these blocks and jump up here. I don't have any dirt, right? Well, I can only do this then. So let's just confirm that this is going to work as I thought. Place water there, and it flows. By the way, this is one of the weird ways you can use bedrock bridging for not bridging if you want to. As you can see, just place right in front ahead of me, and it does its stuff. Okay, so sugarcane all the way to the top. And now these blocks we have to slowly remove one by one, just so we can have our sugarcane thing go higher. And also I think it makes better symmetry, so why not? And so yeah, the sugarcane will only lead us to the first 4 or 5 high, but we'll deal with that problem when we get there. Frostwalker is lane, Sugarcane Walker is where it's at. That's a good way to describe what I'm doing right here. It is the Sugarcane Walker Sugarcane Walker enchantment. It is one of the many enchantments we'll be needing today, indeed. But yeah, so how is everyone doing on this fine Saturday evening? I am I'm having a very chaotic day, in a good way though. Also, thank you Dreamcast Knight for the $5 tip. Toycat is yes. Thank you. That's a nice message. The nicest message I've ever received. Toycat is yes. And we also don't have bundles in Bedrock, but we gave them chat reporting, so I guess we're even. Yeah, I think it's funny that, you know, like we didn't, because of Bedrock we didn't get bundles, right? But like because of, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think Bedrock is what Minecraft would be if it was being designed from scratch now. I sometimes wonder whether that's like a good thing or not, right? Like clearly, actually blue ice is really good. 6 emeralds a piece though. Making a blue ice highway that way is going to be so painful. But maybe. No. I mean, it's the only way to get it. It is one of those few items. No, we'll resist. We'll resist. We'll come back to him later maybe. It is an interesting deal. It is a very interesting deal. Okay, so now what we can do, by just stacking up, we'll just stack up here for now. So I just want to confirm this is the right height. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is. Now we can place sugarcane up here. I don't know if the sugarcane's all going to break as we try to move it. That is something... We'll do a small scale test, right? So, just like that. Oh, there's no way back up. Okay, small scale test. Oh, it instantly broke. Oh, and also I moved that to the wrong place. Yeah, I think it's got to be 1 block further to the right. I think, yeah. It's got. Oh, okay. Well, apparently now we broke the symmetry on the farm too. So the very act of having these is kind of an act of, you know, like problem creation. So we don't even really want to. Let's test it on this side. If we break everything, we break everything. Which is entirely possible. Oh no, they break so instantly. The bottom 2 layers of the farm didn't. So you can kind of do it, but also you can kind of not. I was the rat that bit your finger, says Scoopsky Cat. Thank you for giving me a new lease on my life. No, honestly, like, the rest of my evening, whenever I have whenever I am particularly not sober, I don't sleep well, so I just stay up. Like, even if I'm tired, I'm like, well, I'm not going to sleep great. And so I might as well stay tired and use up my nation's healthcare resources, right? I might as well. If I'm busy, if I'm doing, if I'm getting something done anyway, might as well make it an interesting something. And so, yeah, that's the plan. The water must connect it to the other water. Yeah, that's definitely what happened, Juju Dinky Doo. Thank you for the funny name, by the way. Okay, so we need some moss carpet. I think there's a ton of it just lying around here. So we just scoop it up with my hands. I assumed there was more than there was, apparently. Yeah, it's a fun enough system. I could use any color of carpet, but moss carpet does feel oddly appropriate, right? It feels very appropriate. So, are you going to make another Superflat survival compilation video? Yeah, that's the plan. Whenever we hit the next milestone, probably 400 days, we'll do that. Yeah, I love that. They take so much time and effort to make, but I want to make another one. It's one of my favorite, series. So we're gonna do another one. It's just the way things go. Yeah, I want to make these. I love these, like, again, super tricky but high effort compilation videos. They're like, sometimes they're like such a pain to be like making, but the end result is always cool. Okay, so that was an interesting noise. Now we get some more sugarcane that's grown while we've done this. We can grow up to the next height, but then we have to grow up even more because we've got to get to the one above this. So yeah, I guess we'll just do that now. Like, rip the band-aid off before it's even healed. Is that a phrase? 1, 2, 3, that's a 3 high sugarcane, and then 4, which will then place all the way across here. I think 5 high is plenty high. Maybe I'll regret that. Maybe it's actually not. But we'll have a lot of sugarcane once we do this everywhere. And so I think this is a problem kind of solved for now. Yeah, at the very least, we've got enough sugarcane to do some stuff. And now we just... Oh, I was meant to place the water up there. It's so much easier to do it that way than this way. So go there. Please tell me that was quick enough. I think it was. Yeah, as long as you're quick enough with the place and replace, it actually doesn't matter. So just like this, it's not even going to be noticed. You're only going to lose the sugarcane on the layer that you're actively removing from. Obviously, you need to do it layer by layer, though, it looks like. If you see this, like, this is going to be a pain. Okay, but we got it. We got it. We just do that over and over again. And then we conclude that 5 high is as high as we're ever going to want to go. I would love to go to sky height, right? That would be fun. But I think for this sugarcane farm, we'll get what we need from it from 5 high. You know, yeah, because then that's where that staircase runs out anyway, and it all makes sense. Rip the band-aid off before the wound is even healed is such a toy cat thing to say and do. Oh, wait, you... See, that if you think that sounds like a toy cat thing to do, I don't know. Okay, this has always been my attitude, and I bet I'm correct. I bet I'm not gonna get horribly infected one day and die. Like, I think I had to leave the one on my finger on for 5 days. It's been 3 days, and I've taken it off. Like, it looks mostly fine besides dried blood. And you know how you can fix dried blood? Cleaning it. No, I kept getting water on the bandage. It's not a band-aid, I guess. But I kept getting water on it. And I was thinking to myself, like, ooh, do you want, like, moisture getting in there? Like, I guess I've been so into the whole house thing. Like, making sure I don't destroy the house like whoever lived here before did. They're like, like damp and moisture are really bad. So I've kind of just concluded it's the same thing. How many days is this world on, says Bakakak? We're on approaching 300 or just over 300. I don't keep the live count while I'm doing them. I work it out after the fact. You can calculate for yourself if you'd like to, though. Okay, so 3 buckets of water. We have to move them one layer up at a time. So water remove, water go. Breaks a lot of sugarcane, but it's fine. Kind of messed that one up, but it's okay. There we go. There we go. Lots of broken sugarcane, but it's fine. And then we'll do the same on this side. Just break all the sugarcane on this top layer. And then it's a little bit annoying to move it up every time. This is why you definitely should decide the height of your sugarcane farm first. But sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you make medium mistakes. Sometimes you make big mistakes. Sometimes you get your finger bit by an animal that you trusted. You know, you thought it'd be your friend. And sometimes you don't. Okay, so it's now all the way up here. That's kind of a fun system. It's a very weird system. But now we can go pick up all that sugarcane that likely fell to the ground. Yep, I can see some of it over here. And we have to place some of it out to make our staircase, obviously. But I think we should place priority to replanting because we've got a lot of sugarcane that's not growing now. So, what do you think about 1.19.1? Yeah, I really love the ally breeding. It's a shame they didn't do anything else in 1.19.1. Would have been cool if they did, but as far as I can tell, not a single feature in there. Yeah, that sure is a shame. Oh, also only the middle blocks got removed in the end. So that's a big sign of progress too. Plant all of these ones out. And now we've got a steady source of sugarcane. I think we should go higher though. Actually, we can decide right now if we want to. Because it's not going to replant this layer. Should we go even higher? Having only, like, I don't know, 40 sugarcane. Having only 200 sugarcane plants, if we need to get a lot of books traded, might not actually be wise. Maybe we should go bigger. Maybe we should. I don't know for sure. Either way, we're going to start breeding the villagers now. Just getting that cycle happening. It takes a few minutes. So we might as well do that while we wait for the sugarcane to grow. Speaking of sugarcane and growing, who wants to join in the Church of Toy Cat? You're already a member. That's the good news. Okay, so let's do a quick little thing here. How's your morning going? My morning's going great. Some would say it's evening. No, I've been having such a chaotic day trying to make this video. I sometimes, like, there's this funny thing with videos sometimes where it's like, oh no, my thing that... Okay, we just gotta change this and change which display it's talking about. Windows 10? No, not that one. Oh god, okay, wait, we just... That, and then this, and then, oh god, what has happened here? Okay, everything's fine. Sorry about that, internet. Sorry to distract you. Yeah, I've been like, sometimes you have this wonder of like, this really, there's so many important things that you just don't want to do. Like, I need to call up an airline to change a seat. For some reason, this is like the worst thing when there's something you can only do via the phone. It's like, you would prefer I don't waste your time by doing this online, is what you would tell me, is what you do tell me all the time. But you give me no way to do this online. It's so simple. It's a seat selection. What is it about my ticket that makes this impossible? Could you tell me that at least? If I've got to call up an airline, I had to call up the local... Yeah, I'm not going to tell you about my local council disputes. I have to do all these like dumb little phone calls, and then it's also like, you know, why do I have those things in my life? Like a dream life would be one where all those things, it's like, that comes in, you don't need to deal with it. It's not your problem to deal with, in my opinion. That's the dream. When you can ignore problems. Thank you for becoming the 403rd channel. Oh, there's no count on the screen today. Well, thank you for doing it anyway, Cancer's Attitude. Thank you for joining the club. I hope you're enjoying your green name, your lovely emoji. Oh, I need to breed the villagers. That's why I'm here. By the way, just so you know what country I'm in at all times, I got myself this lovely Union Jack. I'll work out some equivalent while I'm in America. Don't worry. Okay, so now we give these two guys, because this is my breeding chamber. It's totally normal to have a breeding chamber, trust me. That is what all friendly types of guys do. Yeah, how do I even get up there? I guess I'll use the slab for now. Okay, so I see the issue. I place it there. If I place it, like, here, though, I could jump on the... Oh, no, that's too low. Okay, we place it here. And then I can use the boat as a jump ramp to get up there, to get up here, to get up here. And then we'll throw it down the hatch in the middle. Oh, there is no hatch in the middle. I guess I throw it through the outside. So I'll put that on there for now. We'll see if anyone notices. No one will notice. And then we'll throw our 57 carrots inside. Did he just eat all of them? That was pretty greedy. I hope they share. I don't think I can throw carrots through there. I don't think I can throw carrots through there. Yeah, I think you've got all the carrots there, friend. If you could distribute those, it would be appreciated. You know, maybe I should hedge my bets. do some carrot breeding with some... You know, does everyone else live alone in this village? You guys are all so lonely. But yeah, now we've got a ton of beds. They've got food. Well, one of them's got food. I don't know why I make this so hard myself. I don't know why I do, but I do. So we'll throw the rest of the carrots directly down to you. Does that sound good? There we go. Now they both got enough to breed. Will they choose to breed as a result? There is plenty of spare space in the village, but as we know, villagers don't necessarily follow logic in any of the things that they do. Okay, well, they'll work it out. If we see baby villagers being made, they'll pour into my boats that I have around here eventually, and then we can trap them. We can do things with them. That's what you're meant to do with villagers. You're definitely meant to trap them. That's what you're meant to do. You know, human beings are made to be trapped and turned into villager farms. And then when the villagers are born, we'll turn them into lecterns. So what do we need for lecterns? Obviously, glad you asked. We need to make books. I think it's just a book and some slabs, right? Is it one book? Is there even a book? Oh, it's a bookcase and some slabs. So that's where buying a bookcase actually makes some sense. You know, you spend 9 emeralds on it, but it also gets you through some progression, and I don't think it is actually smart, but we could do it. So Toycat supports villager cruelty. Oh, no, you have this all twisted. I encourage villager cruelty. I don't just support it. I would prefer it actively if you did it. That is all that I need. Is Toycat wearing a waistcoat? No, it's clearly over my shoulders, dude. You need to learn your anatomy. That's what I reckon. Toycat. Hey Toycat, what do you hope? Wait, hey Toycat, nice farm. Did you manage to get the recipe to come under? The receipts to come under Toycat? I tried Streamlabs with PayPal and my name, not my YouTube name. I'm so sorry about that. That is, you can try paying a credit card directly. I think that's what Streamlabs is set up for. Or maybe it's not. I don't even know. But thank you very much for using Streamlabs. It is appreciated. And Green Wolf says, hey Toycat, what do you hope 1.20 will bring? That's a good question, isn't it? I think that 1.20 is a, so this is our infinite source. So we'll just move it over here a bit. I hope that, I honestly, this is something I could talk about forever in a whole video. But like, I hope they use it as an opportunity to address some of the things that have been brewing for a while. It feels like they've been playing catch up with updates for a while. Understandably, you know, something, pandemic, something, you know how it is. All the somethings. But they've been playing catch up as a while because of all those somethings. And it'd be cool if they got, like, you know, ahead of things. Like, actually, you know, making some, there's some cool things they could be doing alongside, hopefully, making the features we all care about, etc. We'll see if that happens, obviously. Who knows if it does? Who knows if it does? So now we take the same this and we make that. Actually, I guess we could do this on the other side. No, that's clearly the water space. And now, oh no, we need the space for the, okay, this isn't a water space. This has to be dirt. I'm an idiot. This is the water space. 1, 2, 3. Because this is where the pumpkins grow. Or well, I guess the pumpkins and the melons or whatever else. So we just fill that up, pretend that didn't happen. And now we hoe a bunch of land on which we'll grow some melons. I want to make a huge melon farm at some point. I don't even know why I want a huge melon farm so bad. Maybe I just like huge melons. I'm not sure what's in it for me. We're gonna have to work it out. So the villagers aren't trapped. They're willing participants in a social experiment. Yeah, they're just willing participants in a social experiment they haven't been told about yet. That's all that's happening here. It's just a prank, guys. Don't worry about it. So yeah, the plan is to get them in here with a little, you know, lectern underneath each of them. It is going to involve a lot of lectern production, but the good news is we need to kill cows for food anyway, so we'll go and do that. Also, thank you very much, Cypher on YouTube. I mean, I'm a YouTuber too, and wanted to set Streamlabs for donations, but my viewers get the donation receipt under my real name, not YouTube. How did you manage that? Oh, you had it the other way around. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. I actually can tell you about that, because that was the biggest reason I didn't take Streamlabs the longest time. So it's like, I don't want to, you know, like, yell my name at strangers So yeah, if you've got the same issue, you have to set... Again, this sucks that this is true. You have to set it up under a business name. Sorry, a business account. Business accounts, I think, they don't pay much higher fees anymore, but you have to pay fees in every transaction because you're a business, you're not an individual. They're not trying to just excite you into getting their business. And so yeah, if you're a business account, you don't have your name. I don't know why that's true. I don't know why you have to give your name to every person who wants to give you money, but PayPal lives in the 1960s. Like, hey, who you want to send? I don't know. You know, I'm trying to imagine like a man at a bank, like, hey, Sally, how about you give... Okay, you know, I don't have accent ability to do 1960s people. I live in the present, okay? I keep considering making a cactus farm, by the way, and then I realize, what would I use cactus for? And I get heartbroken. Like, it seems silly that all these things are possible, but we can't get a furnace. But all these things are possible, and we can't get a furnace, and that's just a fact. A weird fact, but a fact nonetheless. Yeah, Toy Cat, my missus decided to get bored of Minecraft. Why would she decide that? How would you suggest I divorce her now? Okay, there we go, exactly. No, what I recommend is taking her to, I think there's these conversion places. There's a hypnotist that says, you know, you're not ridiculous and you don't deserve to die in a house fire. They say it for enough times, and then eventually it all works out. Also, howdy, Toy Cat.
Howdy, Toy Cat. Despite being triple vaxxed and never leaving home without an N95 mask, I got COVID. Why me? This sucks. I feel like hot garbage. Here's your allowance.
I'm 100% convinced. Okay, so, you know, you're not the first person who has got a tale of, you know, some extent like that, right? Like, oh yeah, I took every precaution and I still got... And it's like the reverse of me. Like, as best I can tell, I've tested positive for COVID once, but I've never had any symptoms, never... like, I started testing negative immediately afterwards. So, I probably had COVID once, maybe, is my thing. Isn't that insane that, like, you know, like, all these precautions you can take? I've only worn an N95 mask once, and it was someone else's mask that I legally had to wear to get on a flight somewhere. Like, literally just to get on the plane. I could take it off when I got on there. It was the stupidest thing I've ever been through. I just want to go through that. Italy, you've got bad travel rules. But, isn't it crazy that, like, despite exact opposite, like, risk tolerances, we ended up in the same situation? I think that's the weirdest thing. I think that we have all these, like, all this health advice that, like, people were, like, almost sunk cost fallacied into. There's got to be something else that actually dictates, you know, obviously, like, you know, like, that, I think it's something dumb like, oh yeah, well, when you get in your this, that, where is the disease coming from? Something different than we expect is the only way that you can explain the disparity between who gets COVID versus who you'd expect to get COVID, right? Was that too much to word into one place? No, that was fine. Okay, so we need to just place one more of these columns. It's a waste of sugarcane that could be used elsewhere. I agree with that too. But then I can get rid of this moss carpet, so for inventory management reasons, we did it. And now we just have to place the rest of them over here. It is very nice to be growing the sugarcane collection, but that's not what I was actually here to do. I was here to get sugarcane so that I could get myself some books. See, it's growing fast enough that I can always, while I'm chopping it, a little bit more will grow, which is what I want to be at. And so now we've got 6. Also, thank you in all cause. I even PayPal, and they said, sorry, we want to make it legal to use your first name, send an ID. By the way, you're so advanced on your Superflat. Nice. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I don't know. I only, like, went for all the hoops of PayPal because, like, enough people were like, yeah, I would really prefer to use PayPal. And I was like, well, I don't want to force people into this worse method. Because to me, a credit card is easier than PayPal. I hate paying by PayPal. I like paying by a credit card. You get much better protections with a credit card. Like, you know, here's the thing with PayPal, right? If you lose a PayPal dispute, you charge back your credit card and then you win the PayPal dispute. It sucks that that's a system. But that's what, like, that's how every single person, you can get a product and you can have the money. That's, you know, people do that for streams too. You know how, like, streamers would get, like, 10k donations and then get charged back? That would happen. You know, like, if someone tips me via PayPal, as far as I'm concerned, they haven't tipped until 60 days afterwards when that protection runs out. It's like, you know, the exact opposite problem that crypto has, right? I never masked, never poked. Had Couv in the first months for 1 week, no problems now. I have heard of I've heard some places are going on the you know, no, we're not COVID talking. Sorry, that's a last year topic, guys. We're not excited about COVID anymore. Let's talk about common colds, shall we? Let's talk about the flu. Let's talk about, I don't know, monkeypox. Is that exciting? You know, people actually are. Like, disease talk is just a thing people enjoy now. That is the worst addition COVID has done to society. The fact that it's like, oh, you hear about this monkeypox? No, I haven't heard about it, and I have heard about it, clearly. But I want to pretend that I haven't. I don't care. Why is that? That should be more socially acceptable in every circumstance. Just like, yeah, sorry. Mistaken, uncaring here. Okay, so now we make lecterns, which is 4 of those on the bookshelf. We want to make a lot of those lecterns, so we'll make like, I don't know, 12 slabs. Now we can make 3 of these, and there we go. So we're going to place these down temporarily over here, because obviously whenever they do go down. So it goes in the middle of these things. Place one down there. In the middle would be... Wait, in the middle of the moss blocks? Oh, they're not moss blocks on this side, which complicates things. So, yeah, in the middle of the moss blocks, I think we say. Obviously, that confused things for later, but just so we have the block underneath it cleared. And now we've got professions. We've got everything we need to start the villager breeding, besides the villagers that are breeding. This is a lot of beds, by the way. Where should I store my extra beds? Should I put them below the village? I can't, because it's only too high. Yeah, I think we're going to need, like, a big bed hole. Like, this is clearly not a good long-term solution. I think over here... Not over here, it's not enough space. But, like, over this area right here, we're just going to make a big bed area of some form. Don't make physical contact easy. Lecterns, paper burn. Talking about it helps prevent the disaster that was the COVID response in the future. I don't even, you know, like, I feel as though still now, right? The number one thing that we need to, like, take into account is, like, okay, let's imagine that you're an oppressive regime that is also, you know, the second largest economy on Earth. You know, it could be anyone. Okay, next time you see someone trying to spread the word about potential infectious disease, don't think about the PR of your country. Don't be thinking about that. No, 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 no. Think about how it might, you know, lead to this. You know, like 0.1% of humans just died for one country's stubborn saving face, right? Is that, I mean, I'm sure I would say that's like the worst version ever. I'm sure humans have done worse. But it's like, yeah, can we not do that? Could we just not? Could we just, like, tell the truth about things? Like, this is a whole story about lies, right? Lies cost 7 million people, probably more than that. That's the official number. 7 million people their lives. It costs hundreds of millions of people their livelihoods. And, you know, the coming recession is going to indirectly lower, or directly lower living standards for so many. And it's like, or, hear me out here. What if we don't? You know, even stuff like, I don't know, the idea of, like, referring to its origin being seen as racist, it's crazy, right? Because if you say, like, oh yeah, it's the Wuhan virus or whatever, that's, like, offensive. But you can call the variants, like, yeah, there's the UK variant, the South African variant, there's the I don't know where the Delta variant came from because we started naming them, but it's like, well, a little bit of a weird standard we have there. But you know, I'm not talking about anything today. That's not what's happening. Death is inevitable. Have no fear. Live the Wuhan flu. Yeah, the Wuhan flu is, like, seen as, like, a slur, right? It's like, no. It's a descriptor. It's a descriptor. What? You know, it's that thing of, like, oh yeah, if you see black as an insult, then you're the racist one. It's the same thing with disease and origins, right? It's like, no. You can't. Okay. You know, like, was the Spanish flu, like, you know, you reckon people in the 1700s are like, yeah, these darn. I think I know a racist term for Spaniards, but I need to look it up. Meaning of the word. Oh, I do know a word for... I do know a racist word for Spanish people. But it apparently applies to people from South and Central America. And so I can't say it. But there is a... I doubt, unless that word came from the Spanish flu. Also, yeah, we got a ton of beds now. We've started our little place. So now we just have to get the stuff going. He said the SP word. Yeah, Spanish people. I'm sorry. People. Yeah, no, I think it is really interesting the way we treat these things as humanity, where I don't know, we seem to make different standards based on... Oh no, don't jump over my farm. Are you seriously doing that right now? I despise... How did he even spawn there? Was there a slime chunk over there? Should I make a slime farm? I think I should at some point, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna move you all the way over here. I think I need to make an automatic regular mob farm too. Still not as bad as French people. It's true. It's never as bad as French people. Like it'd be efficiency. Truth sure is ergonomy. Ergonomy. I know. I'm just still so mad that like everyone's looking at this like, well, you know, the real issue is that we didn't like fundamentally alter our entire lives quick enough. And it's like, but isn't the easier, just going on a limb here. Couldn't we also say that maybe, just maybe, the easier thing to do is have better scientific reporting before stuff happens, so we don't have to, like, so couldn't we like, like make it, I don't know, mandatory is not a thing you can enforce on a country like China, but like you can, make it heavily, like, okay, so here's the thing about responses to COVID, right? So there's two types of responses we had. There's the responses in the terms of like laws, lockdowns or government whatever's. But there's also the response in terms of there's the response to COVID that was social norms. It became socially unacceptable to go and have a party, like go have a rager in a nightclub. And so I feel like, like the social norm, the society, the country norm should be, ooh, yeah, kind of pulled dick move there, You didn't know it was a dick move at the time, but looking back, like you get one freebie on this one, guys. One freebie. But no more will we hide diseases to make our country look good. Can we all promise that? And if everyone just got together around the table and said, okay, UN, I guess we'll promise not to hide diseases. And you over there in the east corner of the... It's like, okay, I won't do it either. Maybe we shouldn't ban scientists' different views from government, especially when they turned out being right. Yeah, the funny thing is, that's something that's cut a lot of ways during this, right? So I don't know if beds need spacing or not, so I'm just going to pretend that they do for now. Very inefficient way to do it, if so. But yeah, this is a lot of beds in the village. That should be something, right? Yeah, I'm offended when someone describes something chubby as chunky because that's a slur used for some people like me, half white, half Asian. I've never heard the term chunky used to not mean like I'm trying to work out how it. Oh, like a Chinese honky. I didn't even. That's I love learning. I guess like maybe not that. I love learning like offensive words and like their origins. I guess I didn't learn that one. I had to work that one out myself. I learned it from Pookie, I'm gonna say. But like, words all have meaning, right? But like they kind of get lost when we start using them, especially when we start using them maliciously. Yeah, words all do have meaning. And it's always cool when you work out like, so how is that one? Because, offensive words can lose their offensive origin, and words can gain an offensive bent that was never there in their origin. Like, it cuts both ways, right? And I always find that to be fascinating. Yeah, has anyone ever told you you sound like Echo Soldier? No, when I first heard him, like, way back in the Minecraft 360 days, so we both have the same origin on YouTube. I think I've known him for like most of 10 years at this point. Yeah, I thought to myself, like, he sounds so different to me. Like, not only is he he's a Scouser, not only is he that, but he's got like a much more, like, maybe it's just because he's got the frog skin, but his voice is like croakier than me. I feel like, or maybe maybe that is me literally just seeing the frog and being like, oh, if you're a frog, you must croak. Maybe he pictures me and he's like, yeah, that toy cat guy, he's just always meowing, you know, he's like purring. I just never understand what he's saying through the purrs. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like Echo. We shared a sofa bed once. But yeah, I've seen that 2Cat video where you looked up racial slurs. I see, right? Like, knowledge should never be banned, right? We can ban. I think when you're really angry with someone and you're like, you know, like, that's where most people were on like most slurs for a while. Like, if you're saying it with like hatred in your heart is the barometer some people use, right? Like, if you're trying to use a term to be mean to someone, and that term has a long history of being used to be mean to someone, kind of not okay. I would say very not okay. Even we could go that far. Also, yeah, it's the toy cat guy that's always burning down houses. That's this guy. I'm not. At least though, you know, say what you will, but at least I'm not biting people in their important extremities. You know, if I was IBX Toy Rat, that's all I would do apparently. No, I've changed my opinion on rats altogether. Like, you know, like that rat was so fast to bite me. You know, he didn't even wait to see like, oh, am I going to a fun new home? He was just like, he was right in for the blood too. That rat probably even enjoyed it, I bet. I don't think there was ever an offensive term regarding Russians until the term Russian itself became an insult. Oh wait, Dasha, here's a thing that only you can enjoy. As I wish I wanted to tell the story better in Q&A Saturday, but I feel like I didn't do it properly. So one of the things, as soon as I'm bleeding from both hands, and I'm in the street, yeah, near London Bridge, if you know the area. Not that it matters. And just, like, I'm like, yeah, I should go to a hospital. My friends are like, just before we try that. Just before we try, you know, that's a good idea. But first. And then we're like, oh yeah, I bet we could just get some alcohol and pour it on there. And so we just ask a woman across the street, like, hey, bleeding, do you have any napkins? We're like, no. She's like, she does have some cologne or something. Which I don't know. I still don't think. I don't know if there is alcohol in cologne. But we spray that on there. That hurts, by the way. Not a smart medical decision. Yeah, she's got some of accent. And apparently it was a Russian woman who helped me out. And yeah, I like to believe that I gave some supportive messages. Like, you know, that's... I'd like to believe I did. I don't know for sure. Also, I go to the hospital or... Yeah, like... The thing about going to a hospital is you know it's going to be 4 hours when you get there, so there's no rush to get there, right? There's no... Unless you're literally... You might die any second now, you know, then you get an ambulance, right? If it's not a situation where you need an ambulance to get to the hospital, you can do it when it's convenient, you know? It's like, well, I better finish my Minecraft video. Like, if right now, you know, I lost... Actually, if I lost a finger, how long do you have to get those back on? Like an hour, maybe? Could I ride my bike to the hospital without a finger? Ooh, if it's my index fingers, probably not. If it's any of the other ones, I'd be so scared about losing it on the way to the hospital. Like, I'd put it in my pocket or something, and it'd be pulling out by the way I was there. And like, yeah, that's, you know, let's not think about it too hard. Oh, whoa, the village got so big it spawned an iron golem. Oh, that's good, I guess. Okay, that's very good. So now we've got 2 baby villagers. Let's move the baby... Okay, so now we grab leads, and we're going to move the baby villagers over there. And then that way, they'll immediately become adults. Okay, so we want to have some half slabs. What's the best half slabs we got here? Is acacia wood matching what we got? No, it's all jungle wood so far, so... We'll grab some of these out. like a nice evenly spread number. 9, that seems good. Actually, wait, I think probably 12. But, yeah, yes, my comrade. Yes, it is Conrad. I bet she would have had a really Russian name too. I love like absurdly Russian names. Like, I don't know why, but there's no other like nationality where it's like, hello, it is I, comrade Igor, and this is my friend Sergey. Me and Sergey are about to go and find, you know, like the only like genuinely not very Russian name is like Natasha, and even then like Natasha is like, you know, it's, you know, you can picture a Russian immediately for it. I feel like every other name that... Also, I was going to get leads. Also, they're breeding so much. Jesus, we need to catch up with this. What do you think about the Stream Deck, Toy Cat, says Snoopity? I like my Stream Deck. That is the entirety of my thoughts on it. I like my Stream Deck. It be fine, it does. Oh my god, there's 4 now. They are breeding at incredible rates. I might have to do something about... whatever, we'll work it out. I think I should craft a ton of boats, just while we're here anyway, right? Okay, so we'll put them in here. Can we get them in here, actually? Yeah, we can, and then we'll... Okay, no we can't. Yeah, we can. There we go. Just... So these guys go in between these two. Later, there's going to be all dividers up there. Oh, actually, we need to work out which villagers are assigned to which tables. So that's why it's so important that we only have 2 available. Just save myself some pain later. We need more boats, clearly. We need a lot more boats. And we need to make those half slabs. So half slabs, oh, sorry, slabs. I call them half slabs, and, you know, I'm my own worst enemy here. And then we need to make some boats. So 1, 2, 3. We'll make some oak boats. They're pretty boring boats to have, but sometimes boats don't need to be exciting. Sometimes they just need to be boats. And yeah, we've got all the villager stuff in the world here. So, yeah, I think that colognes have a lot of alcohol, by the way. That's why it hurt a lot. Oh, there is alcohol in cologne. Well, thank you. See, I make smart health decisions when I'm grabbing rats. I know what I'm doing. All the way to the hospital, I do. But yeah, there's a really good iron farm design that uses 3 villagers and a zombie. Damn it. That is my favorite comment from Java players that I never receive and I had no idea about until just now. It's crazy how that can be true. Okay, so now we're gonna just get some more sugarcane. Yeah, I guess every time we're done with this, we run back there. It is in simulation distance, so it should be doing some stuff. And it works out in our favor. Whose idea were these midstream ads, says Dan Marsh. YouTube has a big button and it's like, hey, just so you know, now we've worked out, now is the time to hit the button, make the thing happen. And I think, like, I don't know, with you, when you compare it to, like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. I only do like 1 or 2. It's I want to see like I said, I want to do the actual data collection on this. Like, we still need to do that stream, just like no donations, just ads. And we'll pick, what's an acceptable interval, chat? Every 5 minutes? Every, you know, 10 minutes maybe? Don't give Susan a 30%. Tip via Streamlabs. Thank you, Cat Beanie. It's true. Did you know YouTube, and therefore CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, takes 30% of every super chat that you do via the website. However, if you tip via Streamlabs, 100% goes to your favorite cat over here. And so if you want to do that, there's a cool thing. My YouTube Premium trial has run out. Yeah, I want, okay, whenever we do that stream, if you have YouTube Premium, I'm like excited for you to be there. That's like, I'm hoping that's like because ads are worth way more with YouTube Premium users if you're watching a lot of the video. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Darren Hughes. Love to see you again. we're gonna craft some books. We actually don't need to craft all of this into... Hey! I'm gonna heal up my axe, by the way. Like, I think we also need to be doing our trades every day. I think we've been a little bit lazy on some of those. Oh, we can sell whole melons for 1 each too. That's not a bad idea. If we get Silk Touch, that's really good if we can get Silk Touch going. Yeah, we should definitely be farming these melons to the next level. But for now, let's hold all of that down. You want the best bang for your buck in terms of tipping? You know, you give some stream memberships, you get some people some benefits, and you get to listen to Other Side 10 times. Anyway, I hope everyone here is ready for what is coming next, because I have an iron golem and a boat. Honestly, you just can't do much defending in there. It's kind of a problem. Okay, so I'm hoping by now one of my villagers has grown up. Nope. These were my first 2 to come in here. But yeah, I think I gave too many carrots away because there is just a population explosion. So I need to move some of these villagers into this house here, because this house is currently empty. Oh, it's not going to work correctly because of the, there's like that villager order that comes into a village. You know, we'll work it out. Yeah, no, also, thank you, Phases, for giving Susan 30 cents, you monster. Okay, so now we'll just move the villagers away, right? That's all that matters. It doesn't matter where they go, just that they're away. I'm gonna place some weird things in there just to see what, you know, like jobs these guys get. I don't want any more composters. I think we might get some use from like, yeah, I don't think we can get much more use from the blocks that we can make besides lecterns. What else can we make? We can make a smithing table, but we need a second smith in here somewhere, so we'll make a second smithing table as like a tester. And then we could a leather worker's not going to be that great for us, is it? Yeah. Besides that, the ones that we could really use, you know, the blast furnace can't get without stone. Actually, wait, no. You can make a grindstone using a... Okay. I heard this. Maybe it's fixed, maybe it's not. Okay, this is revolutionary, chat. This one is revolutionary. If it works. It's big if it's true, but is it true is the question. Okay, I'm gonna make... I should have tested this in some other world first. But let's test it here. Using my all-valuable sand to make... Ooh, do I have sandstone laying around anywhere, actually? I feel like I must. Is it in the museum already? Where do I keep my sandstone at, chat? I have a block... I have a chest with all these weird blocks in it, right? Is it this one? I don't want to waste that much sand on making... Like, 12 sand is a lot to commit to a bit. You know, let's do it anyway. Let's craft 3 sandstone slabs, and then look at this, chat. Look at this. Using those slabs, you cannot craft a grindstone. God damn it. Maybe you can do it manually, and that's the only way it works. So, okay. So now we place that in between. No, you can't. Or maybe it's a different type of stone slab. Maybe I'm mixing it with something. You need mangrove slabs for this, too, by the way. So mangrove slabs, it will work with. You reckon? Okay. That's a weird one, but I'll take the shot on it. Okay, so we make some mangrove slabs. Definitely got an inventory problem now. And so now we go back to the grindstone, which is over here. And so the grindstone requires, okay, it's mangrove, not mangrove slabs. Good news is I've already got the mangrove. And oh, for whatever reason, mangrove planks and sandstone combine to make a grindstone. Is that a bug? It must be, right? That feels incorrect. But I mean, if we get a grindstone villager And more importantly, my own grindstone. Maybe we turn the other way. Maybe we turn the other way on this one. That's kind of cool. Guess he's got a grindstone going on. And now, have these guys grown up yet? Please, one of you. We've got so many babies just rolling around this village. Like, for real, look at this. Do you see how many we've got? There's one in there, too. It's a real problem. Yeah, that feels incorrect. If someone described that to me without showing me a video, I would not have believed that. I guess mangrove wood... Why does it have to be mangrove wood? I genuinely... I don't even understand how that would work as a bug. I'm thinking to myself, like... Okay. When they added mangrove wood, they added all the recipes for it manually. And when they were adding the recipes, instead of adding stone slab, you know, like a specific, they added stone slab. Thinking, well, there's only one item that contains the words stone slab. But they didn't realize that sandstone slab contains the word stone slab. But that would imply that they write individually each recipe for the mangrove wood, which means they might have made the same mistake somewhere else. Or that that's the weirdest mistake anyone can make, and so... I'm not sure which way it goes, honestly. Also, glad to catch the live stream. Glad to see you playing Superflat again, says Charles Sonan. Did you see I got myself the silliest, weirdest item? I got myself a grindstone. Shouldn't be possible, but we did it. And now I can disenchant tools to get experience. Might be worth doing, honestly. Might be worth doing. So, I just noticed the FPS is super high today. Thank you. Oh, what a compliment that is. Yeah, this is how you really get a streamer going. So I'm gonna get myself some emeralds while we wait, because we need to get the sugarcane going. But just while we wait for that, we'll do all of this. I would like to have fortune. Actually, fortune on wheat doesn't make a difference, so we'll just harvest fruit here. Yeah, thank you very much, Duncan1. Glad you're liking it. That's a sexy stream of compliment if I've ever heard one. So I broke the Minecraft village itself, Minecraft itself, to give the guy a job, and you're telling me he's trapping the villagers, SMH. You know, I am Toycat, the employer. I just care about the village economy. And you know, if with me at the helm, we can do so good as an economy. No, it is weird, right? Also, fortune on wheat just makes more sense, says Denmarsh. Yeah, I think getting more wheat instead of more seeds would make sense. I'm guessing it's a bug that they decided to keep because it is beneficial for some. You know, like it's an interesting, you know, like bug, right? Maybe not. Maybe you don't agree, so. Okay, we've got 2 complete stacks. And we got too many items. Because my inventory management isn't good. So we'll throw them back in here. And then we'll pick up the rest that we want. I think I might start farming out some bone meal for myself. Because this is, you know, we got plenty of this stuff here. Yeah, this is again a little bit too full out here. So, also, I know you aren't playing on the beta anymore, says Igor. Yeah, let me tell you about my exciting news. Because I left for so long, the update came out that the beta was for, and so now my world works, and oh, it's great. It is exciting. Communism is cringe. Well, that's a fun comment. Do you want to talk about socialism? See, that's how you die in a Minecraft stream. I've ran the numbers. I've seen all the permutations. It happens every time. It's just a sad but true fact. It's a sad, but it's a true fact. Yeah, I have to work out something to do with all these seeds. Besides turning them into bone meal, what should we do? Like, you know, auto-composting them does sound appealing, but you get such a tiny amount back for them, and like, you know, it makes me feel like I'm working for the wrong thing. Putting villagers in boxes, that's my way to say I care. There's something really weird about the love of structure that a lot of human beings have. Like, some people genuinely do enjoy prison, right? It is designed to be the worst place that you can be sent. But yet, some people enjoy this idea that, like, you know exactly what's happening any time of the day. You know, it has its own hierarchies and all these other things. Actually, you know what? One of the weird things about prisons, right, is one of the biggest, like, gender imbalances in the world is in the prison population. It's insanely balanced. Men to women, right? And So there's like a lot of theories on why, and I've always found them to be interesting. One is the halo effect, that attractive people are more likely to be... oh, wow, we got our... Is this we got a weaponsmith! It happened! Okay, so we're gonna put you. Apparently this guy, I don't know why you grew up first, but you're coming in here, bud. Okay. I think it's better you come in by the side entrance, though. Yeah, let's just... Okay, we're gonna have to break a lot of things to get you in here, but it's worth doing. Can I get you on top of the bed? I don't think I can get on top of the bed. Maybe if I place a block here, and then I... Yeah, there... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that'll get on the bed. Then move him in here. And then whatever the baby villager becomes. Hopefully, it's also in here too. Okay, this is a little frustrating. Now I have to make myself an exit, or just go out there, maybe. Then pull. Come on. Come on. You can get in there. I believe in you. Oh, I think they're in. Okay, they're in. And now we just build the house around them. Not the world's most efficient way to do things, but it is the way that things are being done. We'll use red wool for now. Hopefully, oh wait, I need to get in. Need to replace this. Where did all the blocks that I broke here go? Not went. Whatever. Place a block there. Place a block here. We'll deal with all that stuff later. And yeah, let's see if these guys have grown up, because they all were born at very similar times. Nope, they have not grown up at all. I think I'm going to place a blacksmith in there. Like, a second weaponsmith might be cool. Also, wait, chat, weaponsmith. That means I can officially get diamond swords. It's going to be a painful journey to get there. I think I'm better off going via the iron axe route. But that's exciting. What were you saying about jails? So yeah, one of the theories about it is the halo effect. We view attractive people more favorably than not attractive people. You know, a lot of people talk about like X and Y and Z privilege. I still think the biggest privilege in the world is attractive privilege, right? Like, you know, we can talk all day about the differences between different circumstances of birth, but like, you know, it all pales in comparison to like, well, you know, do the majority of humans find you attractive? Because that's going to be a big boost to your life, no matter how we try and split it. Oh, this is where the logs went. So yeah, there's something called the halo effect, which is that we view people attractively, more differently, and obviously, like that effect applies more to people that, you know, like, I don't know. Or you could say men are pigs and more likely to judge people by their attractiveness, whichever way you want to put it. That is the... I kind of want to move this. Yeah, there's not enough space to have this be free roaming, so I hope the baby villager just comes back in. I'm sure it will happen. I'm absolutely sure. Okay, now we place the bed down. I guess we'll go like that. Kind of just got me out of there. And then we place this as that. There we go. Villager looks perfectly fine. Next up, we didn't do any trading yesterday. We got all that wheat specifically to trade, and we didn't even trade it. Oh, we got a librarian that's in there, which is a nightmare. Just don't think about that too hard, and we'll be fine. So yeah, trade some more wheat. Just, you know, really stack up our numbers. And let's go. You should make a village or farm that farms wheat, then sells the wheat back to the workers for more emeralds. I think that's called stealing the means of production, and it's actually unethical. Why aren't these guys growing up? They were definitely the first or near the first born. Also, there's a librarian in there. I wonder if I can change that, or if this is a problem for me. It's probably a problem for me. So, yeah, it's probably a problem. Also, that librarian is definitely a problem. Okay, so we're going to make a second... Because I think I need an enchanted diamond. I want a diamond axe of any form. I only have 48 iron, but it's worth spending 2 if I can get some wood. I've only got 48 iron, but it's worth spending some on a blacksmith table. And so we're going to do that. It's going to be great. Yeah, no, I'm so excited by my new... my newfound access to the weaponsmith. Like, it's going to be such an annoying table to grind, but the end result's good. Okay, so prisons. The other theory, another theory, is that men have, like, on average... I don't think it's... Sorry, not men. It's based on the... It's not testosterone. It's like a precursor or postcursor to testosterone. You know, I'm not going to pretend I know the human system, but the thing that testosterone creates leads to more aggression on a only by a slight amount, but that stacks over a whole human population. And so more aggressive people are more likely to do things that cause them to need to go to prison. You know, theory could also just be that men are just worse people. You know, that's a bad theory. But, you know, you can say it. No one can stop you. But yeah, I think it's so interesting to, like, look at problems like that. Because, you know, like, you know, we always try to... It always looks like an open-shut case. Like, well, it's because of institutionalized, and then it's like, ooh, but it's the other way. So what does that mean now? And the answer is we never really have a clue. We never really can be perfectly sure. Also, I think he grew up at the same time that... So if I break this table, my theory is that my guy becomes unemployed. Let's see if that's true. No, okay, so this guy is attached to one of these lecterns. Which lectern is he attached to? Is it that one? Is he going to stay a librarian despite all of this? It's possible. Okay, so now he's unemployed, and then we place it back. I should have checked his trade first, by the way. That would have been a good idea. So now he's not the first one to re-trade up. But if I place all 3 of these down, he'll become the 3rd one to re-trade up. That's my theory. Please tell me it's true. If it's not true, I don't know how Minecraft works anymore. I just don't understand this game. I just do not understand it. I want to tell you I understand it so bad, but I just don't understand it. Okay, so... Yeah, doing this one by one is definitely the smarter way to guarantee sanity. Like, how did he become and then unbecome a trading villager? It befuddles me. It genuinely befuddles me. Man, not bad at all. This is coming from a Wellman. You guys are cool. People's vision of what's attractive varies around the world. In some places, it seems more attractive to be plump and fat. Yeah, no, that is human attractiveness. I think it's... Also, I got a diamond axe from this guy. Oh, never mind. Should I just buy that? Yeah, I guess I got that in the last episode and totally zoned it out. Yeah, let's get our Smite axe. Do I want... Yeah, we got a Smite axe now. That's awesome. I haven't actually traded for it yet. We have to wait till we've got the you know, everything on that. Is a Smite axe better than a sword? In some ways it is, right? But no, yeah, there's one of the interesting debates that I think is a non-debate is as to whether human beauty standards are based on the media or, you know, based on something like that, or whether they're inherent. And it's weird because there's clearly there's some part of what we find attractive that is inherent, because there's some things that you find across all cultures that people do. Also, should we look around at all the trading villages and see who has a good trade? If they have a... Okay, so this guy... How do I stop this guy from polluting my... Like this one too. Why are these guys all librarians right now? I don't understand how that's possible. But yeah, let's take this. Oh my God. Did I just get you out of a boat and you got yourself into another one? You may not like it, but Toy Cat is peak performance. Okay, we're gonna place one here. I think I just saw. So that was the one that caused this guy to get traded, right? That was the one. So now if we break that one, and we place this one first, will it still be the one? It won't be. This will be the one, right? Aha! So now if we... Which, by the way, he has nothing. We can continuously trade this guy. And, like, do this until we get the right trades on him. And hopefully he'll stick to his job site. But what we can also do... You know, maybe this is important too. Punch one. Which, by the way, I want fortune. That's, if you haven't heard, that is what I really... I want Unbreaking quite badly too. I want all the enchantments, but, you know, I gotta set off what I can get. Frostwalker would be nice. I don't think you can trade for Frostwalker. Oh, fortune 2. 25 emeralds for fortune 2. Chat, do we go with it? I'm not sure if we do. I think you can get cheaper enchantments. Tell me if I'm making a bad decision. But now we've got this villager, right? And so now we remove these. Okay, I'm going to make more lecterns now. Lecterns. Lecterns. However you want to say it. So Cat, this challenge seems too useful for you to do. I'll take your complicit and I'll be happy with it. Oh, stop. What is wrong with you, buddy? I'm going to row this guy out far away, or maybe close by. Yeah, I guess close by. I guess I want this guy to be in there. The thing about gambling is it can almost always be better. Yeah, if you're not gambling with money, if you're gambling with something, anything other than money, you might as well keep going, because until you get the statistical best outcome. Oh, that was really not smart of me. So we'll place them like to the right, there and there. And then we'll just row my boat across the village. Row your boat gently across the village. This is a silly thing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I thought Fortune Tooth 20 Emeralds was bad. I just wanted to hear your take. I wanted to like feel justified in case it takes so long. Now I can blame all of you. That's all I really want from this, you know? Was that this guy or was that my villager? It was neither villager. What happens if I place it back down, though? Who gets attached? It's that guy in there, isn't it? It's definitely that guy in there. So do I want him to be attached to this, and can I do anything about it? Okay, I'll confirm one more time. I need to actually, like, be sure about this before I make a big decision on it, right? Okay, so now if we place a blacksmithing table near this guy, because he lives in there. A smithing table, not a blacksmithing table. We just place one of those in there. There we go, we got a toolsmith. And I'll lock him into his role by buying a stone pickaxe. Oh my god, too many tools. Lock him into his role. And so now the next lectern place can go to this villager. I hope. Confirm if that's true. Does this go to you? Yes, it does. Okay, so now we break this lectern. And it's you still? No, it's another villager. Okay, so that means we need to get this guy out of the boat and going over there, and we need to get that guy in the house out of there and doing something else altogether. But still, do you see this? It's all happening. Also, Dasher suggested name the axe axolotl to say you have an axolotl on a flat world. You know, I do need a new axe, right? Okay, yep. If anyone just going once, going twice, are we sold to Dasher for axolotl? Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. But yeah, no, I think that you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Besides that, I'm happy that we now have the basis of a lot more trading villages. It's not quite, but it's fine. Have you started turning zombie from the rat bite? Yeah, mission success. Yeah, we actually... I'm quite impressed. It's always quite hard to get this going, but now we actually have. Okay. So now this... Oh, no, they're breeding more now. Is that good? Probably not. Not for what we're trying to do. So I'm just going to get my trades in, because I need a lot of emeralds where we're going. It's a little bit of a nightmare that you're standing in the corner over there. That's the librarian. Side note, 43... I mean, power 4 is nice, but not that nice. Need to calm down. Get off your own horse there. Now there's a baby villager in there, which is annoying. Here's my farmer. So we're just going to trade all our pumpkins with him. Just all the way. So we can't sell any more, apparently. Get all that sweet XP. Actually, I think my hoe could do more of the XP. But I digress. And now we got our villagers. They're attached to the wrong... Oh no, how did you lose your... Okay, wait, it's this one though, right? That's all that is. Yep. And so, this guy is on this one. Am I mistaken on that? Nope, who just lost their trading job? It was someone. Okay, what about this one? Who is that? Who just lost their job? It was you. So you're on this one. Okay, that's it. We can work with that. We can work with that. And this guy's on that one. Between it all, we can make things happen. Okay, so let's see what trades you have first of all. Is this worth looking on? Aqua Affinity. It's nice, but it's not that useful for our world. Especially at level 1. I think it goes higher. Okay, move it in. And now move it in. Okay, now, okay, we just gotta... Okay, this is gonna be a problem, so we'll boat him in. Right next to his chosen workbench. Oh, he's even looking at it. That's a good sign. Okay, so break that off. Okay, a little bit of a problem. Let me out of the boat. There we go. Okay, so now we need to place some half slabs. I think I already have those chilling around. No, I placed those back on the sides of the bench. Just so he's locked in one place as we break and undo his thing. And then we also need more trapdoors. The trapdoors are probably in here. Acacia trapdoors will do. And the slabs are also in here. Perfect. I've got the one pumpkin again, but it's fine. Okay, so slabs go on the side of this guy. Just to confirm, on the sides of where this table is. And then trapdoors go on top. The trapdoors are just there. I don't even know if they're really going to prevent the escapes. But it's just while there's nothing there, it's important to have. And so then we place... Okay, we're going to have to be a little bit careful about this one. We're going to place a block just over here. And then we're going to break this. And then we place another thing over there. And then real quick, just yam that over there. He's locked in place. And now when we break this, he loses his job. And we're no. Go back in there, please. Could you just, if you could, I put a lot of effort into getting you in there. Could you just politely, please, walk back in? I appreciate this isn't ideal for you. I appreciate what you would like. It's probably, there we go. Okay. That almost went disastrously. So yeah, now we just do this until we get good trades from this guy. I think we'll do that now just because, like, the pain of, like, it going away. And let's save ourselves. Ooh. I wonder, what did I do different in the other sides that stopped them from getting out? Oh, it's blocks above their heads. Yeah, the...
Got a blue axolotl in legit survival last week.
They should...
Major ego boost for me. Tip ego boost for you, smile.
Congratulations, A-Cat Paws. No, getting a blue axolotl is genuinely one of those rare events that you should be proud of. I'm glad that you did it. I'm proud of you, and you should feel proud. Yeah, these are all one block unaligned. We'll deal with that when we need to deal with that, though. We can move the other two of these one block to the right. Right after Flame 1. It's a nice enchantment, but I don't need it. Or really even want it. Projectile Protection 2. Nice enchantment. But not the enchantment for today. I've gone exactly full inventory again. But that's okay. Honestly, should I go put my wool back? I think I should go just put my wool back. Okay, yeah, let's go do that. Let's put the wool away. Hopefully everything doesn't break in the time I'm gone. I know that's kind of tempting fate. Yeah, I'm going to sell my one pumpkin. Or put it down, or just... You know, pumpkin goes away real quick. It'll blend in this chest. I won't even notice it's in there. But yeah, no, congratulations. A blue axolotl is one of those big achievements. Like, getting a brown... You know, like, Minecraft's full of these, like, little things you can do for yourself. The brown panda, the blue axolotl, the pink sheep, if it spawns naturally, which kind of defeats the purpose, one might say. But, you know, it's filled with these achievements. And so it's cool that you got one of them. Congratulations. Congratulatory tip. Message received. Okay. All of this is shared off. I think coming here and... Oh, actually, yeah, bring the sheep. That's something I need to do, right? I need to come by and give them all a little breed here and there. So, or rather the precursor to breed. Get it? Bread, breed. Very funny. Okay, so... I don't think the babies can get out of this, right? We just gotta breed them in their pens. Can the babies get out? I think they can if I have the thing open. To a few breed, to a few breed. But we'll mostly be breeding the colors that we want the most. Maybe. Or maybe we won't. I'm not even sure. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice evolution of the sheep farm. Okay, so 37, that means we need to get rid of one more wheat. I'll just give it to you, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, these are definitely babies that should be on the inside. Well, that's a problem for future me. I've used over 30 plus gold apples to get a stonemason so I could craft a stonecutter. Wait, you've used over 30... Oh, you got the stonemason so you could craft the stonecutter. Man, if that actually worked, Cuff, congrats. No internet, cable or landlines on my mobile. At least I made it to the stream. Good to see you, Lincoln. That is more effort than most people put in. Therefore, you deserve a congratulatory clap. But you can have it later. I really think that Minecraft is a solid game. Are music discs really useless in Superflat? No, they'll make parrots dance. I mean, there's no parrots in Superflat, but if there were, they would be dancing like crazy. So that's a big benefit. No one can take that away from you. I mean, the lack of parrots kind of can. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the sugarcane farm grew a lot in that time. And we got ourselves a lot of sugarcane, which is good. Free and a bit stacks. Perfectly what I want to see. We got some extra wool, like, you know, it's nice, but just inventory clutter. We'll get rid of it for now. And let's go. I wish we had a sticky piston. It makes re-rolling librarians so much quicker. Yeah, doing it with the axe is definitely the less effective of the techniques. You know, if you were going to pick one, you wouldn't choose this one. But it's fine. We'll get into a rhythm with it. Oh, wait, there's no point doing a rhythm if we don't have a... Oh, no! Okay, it's fine. I get too freaked out too quickly. You know? Just assume things will work. They don't always break. Just like often. Efficiency 2 is nice, but 31 emeralds, not even. We're not going to consider that seriously. We want a nice, cheap, decent trade. I'll take really decent, and I'll take really cheap, but I won't take non-decent, non-cheap. What's even the point? Oh no. Okay, I'm going to have to go in there and get that, I guess. Okay. Put that up over there or something. And, oh, the bees are coming over. That's cute. Yeah, I think doing it from this angle might give me a better view on him anyway. 21 for punch. I just don't need knockback on my arrows that bad, you know? Like, I think I need efficiency more than I need to punch things. Bookshelf? No. What we got next? Mending? Oh, is it cheaper? I mean, even if it was, like, do I need more mending books? I think I already got most of them. No, but it's not even cheaper. So, we just have a second source of mending that we don't want. Don't want it. Don't have it. Are there jukeboxes in Superflat? No, that's one of the few items that there is no way to use. I mean, not that we can get music discs either. But if we could get music discs. Wait, can we? No, we can. Sorry. No, we can get music discs. We have music discs. We have most of them. Besides Other Side and Pigstep, obviously. You know, isn't that tragic? Name something more tragic. Piercing, you know, just... honestly, piercing is one of those weird enchantments that, like, sounds way better in theory than in like, I think it needs a second use. Ooh, Silk Touch for 5. That's good, right? That is unequivocally a 1. I mean, what do we need Silk Touch for? Do we need Silk Touch for anything? I'm gonna take it. I mean, at 5, I think we should take it. I think that's So I need to get leather. I need to get it fast. I might even buy a book. Okay, I need. Just kill the first cow I see. Get some leather. Deal with this problem after then. Is the leather in this chest? I think there. No, we've gone through the leather. Okay, quickly before it despawns. Okay, just get some books made. Okay, that's 4 books. That's enough for some nice enchanting. Go. Okay, I want to break the pumpkins too. You know, kind of breaking the urgency a little bit here, but these, you know, I need these. They're important. You gotta trust me on that one. We'll throw just, I don't know, like, just get in there for a second. Pick up the pumpkins. Before we go to bed, I want this trade done and dusted. Make 4 books. Trade one of those books for Silk Touch. Please tell me it's still there. It is. Silk Touch for 5. What a deal. That is a deal right there. Five is cheap too, right? That's a great little trade I just made. And so we'll throw it in our little chest over here. Oh my god, the babies. What am I? Yeah, I guess we need all the enchantments. We'll work our way through the enchantments. And then we'll go to sleep. Sounds good to me. Silk touch working on cows would be funny. I still think you should be able to silk touch animals and get the spawn egg. You know, it would be cool. It doesn't need to make sense. It's Minecraft. There's enough things in this game that don't make sense as far as I am concerned. But not as far as Mojang is concerned. Okay, so where did all this clay come from, by the way? When did I get 44 clay? At some point I did. Yeah, I can silk touch clay now instead of having to get the little blobs. So that's really only useful for making bricks. I can't make bricks, so that was no useful for anyway. Yeah, we've now got silk touch sorted. Now we gotta get another villager roll in. Not sure which these two. Okay, it's you back there, who is going to enjoy this over here. So now we know we gotta move this like one to the right. This actually goes under there. Okay, and now we're gonna breaking this and getting this guy actually trapped in is gonna be easier said than done. But we place a block there. Oh, how do I even know which one is which, honestly? Maybe if I replace the boat down the moment I've placed one, and I try and get that guy trapped in. Oh, no. Okay, well, that didn't work at all. Oh, and that did the exact opposite of what I really want. Okay, so this guy's going to come out, which is also not okay. Okay, so honestly, for now, we just break this. A little bit tricky to get. And it's you. Okay, it is you. We somehow that worked out perfectly. So we just have to kind of move this 2 blocks this way. And then place... Okay, let me just a little bit closer in there, please. And there we go. He is next to his table, locked in place. What I love to see. And we'll just place down the boat somewhere. And let's go. Yeah, that's exciting. That is exactly what we need. We're gonna replace these with like piercing for 7. No bueno. What are we gonna get this time? Is it better than piercing at 7? Punch. It's kind of nice. Silk touch the goat to get its horn. My God, does that sound naughty? I think that yeah, like I would like it if there was a better way to get the horn. The goat horn is still such a weird item to me. Yeah, I don't think I even got one. I think they've existed and I just never bothered with one. I need to change that. I need to get me a goat horn sometime. That's what I reckon. So IBX take mending again for 34. No, thank you. The fact that I've had mending 3 times now, by the way, kind of nutty, huh? Okay, what we got now? Smite. Smite is an important enchantment. In this world, bear in mind, skeleton zombies only doesn't work against creepers, endermen, and spiders. Spiders, it doesn't really matter against, because, like, it doesn't. So it just... That is a good enchantment. What do you reckon, chat? Is that important enough for us to go with? Is that what we should be doing? Give me your thoughts and feelings. Yeah. Oh man, I'm really torn. At that price, no. Even though it's the book we need, at that price, we just don't take it. Because I do want fortune slightly more than I need smite. You know, let's get some fortune going. Let's get some fortune going. Before the end of the day, we should have fortune in our lives. Are we gonna have fortune in our lives? That's the question the game gets to answer. But yeah, I think rather than getting enchantments that would be cool, let's get enchantments that, like, force progress, allow progress forwards. Like, Silk Touch genuinely is that. Silk Touch is letting us make some progress in a really interesting way. Ooh, lure! Wait, I think I already had a maxed out enchanted fishing rod. I'm not sure that I did, though, actually. If so, lure is ooh, Depth Strider. Don't need it. It's cool. I don't need it. I mean, I would like it. I mean, if it's going still. So just trade all of those in. Nice and easy. Let's get that diamond axe now. I think the time has come. I've got Silk Touch as well. Time has come to buy my diamond axe. Okay, so we've got Smite on the diamond axe. I think I'll just keep it on there. It's not like a terrible life-ruining enchantment. And like being able to use my axe for a little bit of damage seems kind of fun. So we'll grab Mending and we'll throw it on there. And we'll call it a brand new thing. Yep, sounds good to me. Mending. I probably had a mending book already, honestly. But let's do this. Smite and Mending. Axolotl. So I actually don't know how you spell Axolotl, honestly. That's probably how you spell the animal too. Yeah, look at that. Made a little upgrade to the equipment today. You're proud of me here, chat? You proud of my little upgrade that I made? Now we put the irony over the chest here. Yeah, I think that's probably Mending up there. No, that's my Silk Touch. So Silk Touch definitely goes on a pickaxe, right? Oh, what could I even Silk Touch, honestly? Like, mushroom blocks are the only thing I can think of that I can Silk Touch that are actually exciting and different. Tell me if you can think of anything else, chat. What can I Silk Touch that's actually going to bring me value in my life? Ooh, it's not going to be a very big list that I can think of. Oh well, okay, so lure, mushroom. Lure is nice, but it's not the thing that I need. Ice blocks. Nah, ice won't spawn naturally. It'd be cool if it did. Frostwalker! This is such a needless enchantment, but I want it. I want this bad enough. I need Fortune so much more than I need Frostwalker. But isn't it cool being able to get Frostwalker in a... Also, yeah, grass blocks, that's true. Or I can break glass. Yeah, that's a good point. Or I can, oh, Silk Touch for the, I need to put it on my axe for the melons. I can do so much better trading now. Can I treat myself to Frostwalker? No, let's... Wait. Frostwalker plus ice. I know it. On console, it used to create this weird frosted ice. Should we try? Should we try it, chat? Just in case. You never know how broken Minecraft is. Should we... You know what, chat? Frostwalker, yes or no? If you're watching this live, you got to decide yay or nay on Frostwalker. Are we going to keep it, or are we going to roll the dice some more? It's a good question. It's, I don't think Frostwalker Silk Touch works. I do not believe that works. You know, a chat believes it does. This is on you when this goes horribly wrong. Let's throw some Frostwalker on my boots. And let's throw some Silk Touch on my axe. This is a very strange axe, and this is going to be some very strange boots. You know, it's not the strangest in the world. Okay, so... Frostwalker... This is very strange to me. I'm gonna make my feelings known. And a Silk Touch Axolotl. Okay, so this will destroy my water sources, so I have to be somewhat careful with when I do this. Wait, I have Frostwalker on, right? Oh, it's because I'm not on top of the water. I have to, like... I actually think these vines will be really useful. I mean, they're not working. They were working a second ago, right? Did you see that? Okay, weird uplight blocks. Not gonna... Okay, we'll place a block in the water that I can, like, jump off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so here you go, chat. I hate to tell you. I knew it. I tried it before. I thought it was maybe just console. I thought maybe I hadn't tried Bedrock. But you don't get a real ice block. You get this weird frosty ice. Even if you're standing on it, there is no ice blocks in my inventory. It does sound like it should work. Like, I thought that people maybe thought better than me. But, as you know, Toy Cat just knows how to do these things, apparently. But it is cool to be able to walk around on ice. That is quite cool. Silk on the pick. I think we're kind of pushing things at this point, right? I don't think that's gonna work. It's a good idea though, Counter Attitude. And by I mean it's a good idea if you... No, actually, it's not a good idea. It's a good idea if I'm being polite, is what it is, which I am being polite. So that's good. But yeah, now we can just Oh, it's really bad to have this on near farms too. This is like an actively harmful... Like if I use this on my sugarcane farm, I'm gonna break things. So yeah, I've now got a damaging pair of boots. That is the result of this new Frost Silk Toucher. You know, it was a fun idea. I want you to wake up, Mr. Farmer. I've got things to trade with you. Could you please... Where is he? He's just right back at bed. You know what? Just before you go to bed, just please, just one little conversation. Yeah, being able to trade these in at 1 each is pretty decent, all things considered. All things considered, pretty good. I should start building from cakes soon. That'd be a fun idea. Yeah, I use Frostwalker in the Nether. It's a good place to use it. It's a good place to use it. There's 4 types of ice. It used to be possible that you could, yeah, it did used to be possible that you could do that on the console edition, and you'd get this weird frosted ice block that wasn't possible elsewhere. But sadly, now is not then. Times have changed. Also, did he climb out of there at some point? I guess he's always been able to. So let's see who does go in there. Oh, and it's you. Okay, that's perfect. We just gotta put him back in his place. Which sounds like a threat, but it's fine. It's a good idea if I'm being polite. It's such a sick burn. Why is the eating animation like that? How's the eating animation different to what you're used to, friend? Please tell me about it. So yeah, we'll break this. Oh, we can just go under. Nice. And then, okay, we're gonna get in, get out again, get in, get out. Okay, maybe really roll it into the corner. Okay, just let me out there. And then we put some extra blocks here. And then we put our little lectern down there. And there we go. Okay, so... yeah, everything's fine besides this guy, who needs to be 1 block further to the right. Which we can now facilitate. If we just break those 2 blocks, then when he moves over there, we'll just move him over 1. It'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, there's no risk to me doing that. Okay, so next shot, let's go. What enchantment are we trying to get today? That's a good question. It's like you're supposed to eat in the middle of your screen, not the right. Are you? I don't even know anymore. Is that one of those differences that I've somehow not heard people complain about till just now? Not complain about, but like mention, I guess. That's interesting. See, my Silk Touch axe is now going to be very useful. Let me show you all the uses it has. If I break path blocks, I'll get a path block back. And if I break grass blocks, I'll get a grass block back. That actually will be useful for something. I don't even know what, but it could be useful for something. No, honestly, what is it going to be useful for? It's not going to be useful for something. I'm being polite. Dan Marsh says, remember back when it was the past? It's so crazy that it's the present now. Yeah, do you remember the times before the current times? When the times were different to the current times? Yeah, those were some times. Okay, so at some point, I don't know how it happened, a different villager started linking to this table. I don't know which one. But that causes me problems. Maybe because this guy's in a boat. That's all it is. It's hopefully that. Let's hope it's the boat. I don't know why I can't break the... there we go. Wobble the boat a little bit. Why can... that... where can I... okay, there we go. Wobble the boat. I definitely want to get that back if I can. Now let's see if this guy is susceptible to losing his table. He does not seem to be. He's done some... he's linked to some table. Is it this table you've linked to? It must be that one, right? And if it is, then... no! Okay. I don't understand this at all. I don't understand villager linking in Minecraft. And maybe no matter how hard I try, I just never will. Okay, so now we place one there. And it's for him. Perfect. So 30 for piercing. No, thank you. I want fortune. Fortune is what I need. Fortune is what I crave. Fortune is what I desire. We will go through some great effort to get it. Because fortune allows me to do things just a little bit better. Silk Touch is nice because it gets me some exclusive blocks I haven't had before. But, you know, sorry, Silk Touch is that. Fortune is what allows me to just do everything a little bit more efficient. Knockback? Ooh. Wouldn't be that useful to me. Like, how often am I really fighting mobs? I hear you not asking. Whew, get that grass block, be you're an enderman. You know, that's motivational if I've ever heard it. Okay, what we got this time? We got sharpness. Again, it sounds more useful than it is. Break it, place it back. What we got? A bookshelf. Honestly, I should just move this at this point, right? This is meant to be going on top of it, so... Place it down. Look at the villager. And then place it down again. Then place it down. Look at the villager. And then place it down again. Isn't it crazy? When we used to fish for 10-hour skin enchantments, there's McDonald's Town. Yeah, no, it is crazy how things have changed. Definitely for the better in this case, right? Definitely for the better. But at the same... Smite 5! Oh, man, that's good. I mean, 2 Smite 4 books would make Smite 5. But, oh... That's good. That's real good. That's hard to turn down, that is. But we're gonna do it. We must do it. Okay, what we got this time? Nothing. Yeah, Smite 5 is nice, but it's 62 emeralds. Just, like, if I was gonna say yes to it, I need it to be affordable. Like, if I can't buy Smite, what does it really add to my life? Oh, fire aspect. That's actually kind of cool. I actually think fire aspect might be... Should I keep fire aspect? Probably not. I like fire aspect. It would save me a few seconds, but like I need fortune more than I need fire aspect. Sadly, has to be said. Why didn't you use sticky pistons to push? It's 10 times easier. Oh yeah, just quickly, just because I'm being an idiot. Could you just look up the recipe for a sticky piston, and then tell me how to get all those things in a super flat world? Just could you, it's really easy. Could you do that for me real quick? Just give it a little examination, maybe, and then perhaps could you do that? It is no effort whatsoever, I am assured. I think efficiency would save me a lot of time too. Like efficiency could really up my game. Yeah, efficiency is how I max out my tools, which is more important than my weapons. So efficiency I'll take, or fortune. Smite 4 for 15 this time. Oh, I just made a point not to take it. Smite 4 times 2, 15. Like, we could get there so easily. Okay, I'll take a second to consider it, right? That just allows me to instantly kill skeletons. It's just not that useful compared to... Like, as far as actual progress is concerned, it's not the one. It's not the one that we might want. As sad as that is to say. Half as expensive as that Smite 5. Exactly, we can make our own Smite 5. Get it at bargain basement prices. How is that not what we want? Also, I need to get rid of these boots at some point. They're definitely very silly. Definitely incredibly silly. Okay, so we got lots of just adult villagers chilling in pods, ready for the apocalypse or whatever. And we got a lot of pumpkins. We got just one too many to sell there. Sell the other patch over here. And we're good. Okay. Yeah, as much as I like Smite, and this is a great deal for it. Oh, yeah. Okay, where's our librarian? We've got a librarian around here somewhere, right? What does it take to get this guy to unbecome a librarian besides getting him out of there? Yeah, well, maybe we just get him out of there. Maybe that is genuinely easier at this point. No, it's not. We have to... Yeah, I don't think that is actually easier. So... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say... Not the smart thing to do. Ooh, maybe it is. You know, let's just break it. Let's see what we can do after. Murder. Oh, actually, murder is the easiest solution, Cuff. You're right. I think I should just murder him. Oh, no, there's 9 golem in the village now. He might not appreciate that. Because Smite... There's more enchantments coming, too. No, I can't even buy both of them right now, so... Oh, I want this so bad. And at this price point, I'm going to get it, and it's going to cost me more later. But I'm willing to make that painful sacrifice for the thing that I wanted at the end of today. Multi-shot, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to use it, but it's cool. Bookshelf, not that valuable. Yeah, a sticky piston would save me a lot of time here. Break his workstation, then replace it with the one that you want. Ah, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make him into a little farmer in there. And then that'll solve all my problems. Okay, yeah, this seems to work. At least as long as we're trading with the villagers. Getting a little bit crazy, the number of attempts we're re-rolling here. But it's totally fine. Bane of Arthropods, heck yeah! We're gonna kill those spiders with an extra half a heart of damage per hit. Every hit, get that right. Bane of Arthropods is not just one time. It is also kill the golem, who's the dictator here. It's a good point. Also respiration, it's a cool enchantment. Don't really need it. I indulged myself in Frost Touch. Actually, you know what? Chat encouraged me to indulge in Frost Touch. And you should all feel bad about that, by the way. Just a reminder, look at those results. Not Frost Touch. Frost Walker. Just a reminder about your poor decision making. I feel like you should be looking at that every time this happens. Also, wait, how do we know if it's thundering? I genuinely forgot, chat. It's been that long since I played. I don't know how you know when it's thundering. How does thunder work? What is thunder? It's how you wait. Lightning. But like okay, well, you know, want to make noise. But I'm trying to, you know, I'll just go to bed. Like, do I sleep during the rain? I don't even know. You know, I forgot what I do. I think I stay up during thunder go boom. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I vote for Augur Cane Walker. Knockback 1, that is not efficiency or even fortune. Oh, Smite, but more expensive. That's an easy no. See, once you've had it easier, it's easier to turn it down. That's a weird factor of humanity. You know, like lifestyle increases. Oh, looting. Now that is something. For like gunpowder drops. But then gunpowder is only useful for TNT, which isn't useful because we can only get sand from a fixed source. Bookshelf. No, thank you. No, what's the there's a difference between thunder and lightning, right? Does thunder only happen when, you know, looting free? That's cool too. It sounds like it'd be so useful. Also, I think I've got it anyway. Yeah, I've got it anyway. Impaling. Ooh, I could get extra fish damage on my non-existent trident. It'd be so cool to have the Silk Touch, but for more expensive. It'd be so cool to have that one enchantment. You know the one that allows you to go ooh. my brain can't tell you what it is right now. Riptide. It'd be cool to have Riptide on this world. Thunder is the sound. You know. Thank you, chat. Appreciate your patronage today. I think Luck of the Sea would be nice to get. Whatever I'm missing from that one loot table. But you know, not right now. Nothing here. Thunder. Why am I still reading? You know, as the moment that it was clear that Chad misunderstood willfully what I was saying, should have just rolled away from that. You know, it is there are some real grinds in Minecraft. Oh, fortune! Yeah, 11 for 2. It's a no-brainer. We trade for 2 books. That's my last book, apparently. And we just stack them together. What we put fortune on is a slightly harder question. Fortune on a hoe. Can you put fortune on a hoe? I mean, physically, can you, first of all? I don't think so. Okay, you can. Does fortune on a hoe work on crops? That's my question. I'm only going to be reading green names for this one. I've learned my lesson with the rest of you. Does it work on crops still? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to... Yes, it does. Okay, you know what? Thank you, Cancerous Attitude and Aim Jade. Problem solved. So now we throw that on there. Heck yeah, we do. And now we got a way to get crops faster. More of everything. But then also what we can do... Okay, so this is the other challenge we got to get through. We have to do something with all these shovels. I think realistically we just drop the... This is maybe controversial if I ever need these in the future. This is my actual plan. I want to get rid of these shovels. I've decided they're not valuable to me anymore. I mean, maybe they're useful for something. We could have like a chest full of... I'm not even sure. But yeah, let's go enjoy our new carrots. And then let's breed some more pigs. I think the reason frame rates have been good is because we don't have... Actually, we've got a lot of pigs in there. Who knows why frame rates are good. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna... What's that even better, actually? Let's confirm. So we have 48 right now. We break some. We got 5. We got 4. We got more than 7. Okay, fortune works. We can now get absurd numbers of carrots. Which means we need a lot of farmers to trade them carrots in. Yeah, no, we're going to end up with silly amounts of carrots at this point. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. But we can hoe the ground using the very tool that we harvest things with. Yeah, so there we go. That is a big improvement. We're going to make another farmer inside of here. It'd be cool to have them all be such nice farmers like my first one. But they're not. So we'll use this guy who is buying my carrots just to show the point that, like, yep, we trade and we get a real good deal when we do. Well, not that good of a deal because we didn't get that many, but you get it. We can mine free plants, give it to him, and all is good. Next up, we have to either buy... Okay, one of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. One of these is 1.5. Mathematically, this is a better decision, but I do kind of want one of these swords because they just look kind of cool. So I've got to buy my way through this tech tree next. And once I get my way through that tech tree, I can finish my gear and officially have, this will be a real thing. I'm going to officially end up with a fully enchanted diamond tool set. And then the only thing after that is getting the armor. And then we'll have fully maxed out. Also, we need the enchantments still. We got more to come here. Like, let's that's gonna be a struggle. Let's move a guy over, get him ready to be locked in. But yeah, no, that's exciting, right? There is. Actually, wait. Let's see what we can do right now, because I've got the sugarcane, and I've got a guy who I need to. So we just trade some paper with him. We get pretty decent amount per trade. And I see what he's offering in the next level, huh? Oh, I need more. It's leather that's my limiting factor at this point. So yeah, we got a lot to do next time. But we are working towards all the enchantments. Today, we did really well. But, you know, we went up from just having a few basic ones. Now we have Fortune and Silk Touch. I have a Silk Touch axe and a Fortune hoe. And next time we're going to end up with a diamond sword. And we're even going to enchant it. That's the plan. It's going to be hard. But I look forward to seeing you then. It might be tomorrow, but I wouldn't count on it. It'll be by Thursday at the latest. If you want to get a heads up on these live streams, you can subscribe and notifications turned on. Then you'll know when something new comes out. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't checked out Q&A Saturday already, then you shouldn't check it out. It means you don't enjoy it enough. But I did make a Q&A. And tomorrow will be Realm Review. And then on Monday is going to be... If you like streams, but you think to yourself, like, where are the streams? Monday is going to be the video. Monday is the longest Let's Play I've ever made. And it's the silliest, most insane project I've done in a while. And so you might like that. Thank you, Diluted Dante. The past which made the present and future possible. Yeah, thank you, Diluted Dante. I do think there's a good idea in, like, having... Ooh, okay, this is so cool. I can see, like, a skyscraper. Is that generic enough? I can see, like, a big building opposite me. And they're turning out the lights one by one. And it's the most fascinating thing. I should not be paying attention to the background right now, though. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Because I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Stream's over. Like, for real. Hanging around watching nothing right now. It's the opposite of a good idea. It's not even an idea. You're just chilling around here. Anyway, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you next time.